While Johannesburg was not paying Eskom, SARS was quietly collecting 2 trillion rand for the first time in South African history. Somebody is doing their job. The South African Revenue Service has announced 2.010 trillion rand in net revenue, a historic first, representing 7 years of institutional rebuilding after the state capture era. Tax to GDP ratios average 25.9%. Cumulative net revenue since 2020 has exceeded 11 trillion rand. 14,500 people make this possible every single working day. For context, the city of Johannesburg owes Eskom 5.25 billion rand. That's 0.0025% of what SARS collected this year. Eskom itself, which we spent a decade blaming, has just celebrated 365 days without load shedding. Meanwhile, SARS rebuilt from state capture to 2 trillion rand in 7 years, while simultaneously modernizing for an AI-powered future. At a ShopRite in Soweto, the SASSA payment that Lindiwe collected this month exists because SARS did its job. Nobody tells her that, but it's true. South Africa's crisis narrative is loud because it deserves to be. The Eskom debt, the xenophobia, the fuel price, the broken sewage pump, these are real. They matter. But inside the same country, at the same time, SARS rebuilt itself from near institutional collapse to 2 trillion rand. Eskom fixed its generation fleet and went 365 days clean. These aren't accidents. They're the product of specific, difficult, unglamorous work by thousands of South Africans who showed up and fixed the thing they were responsible for. The question for 2026 isn't whether SA can fix its problems. The evidence says it can. The question is whether the institutions that are still broken have the political will to start. Mzansi Eina. Because, somebody has to say it.